Kia ora everyone. Tonight I would like to dedicate this video to hands relaxation and massage. I know that many of us using our hands quite a lot, and relaxation of the hands and fingers and wrists are very important to make our life easier and to support the health of our hands. So today I'm going to do just a gentle massage of the palms, wrists, fingers and joints, using some essential oils and salts, and also do a little bit of brushing just to finish off the pleasant sensation. I will be working both on the left and right hand. I started just by running my hands over the hands of the person in front of me and just trying to relax the joints of the wrists by pulling it and also by bending it. It should create a little bit of tension, but in a pleasant way. And just patting the fingers and the knuckles of the hands from both sides, the outward side and the inward side where we have the thumb. I'm going to use this body oil to soften the skin, and also a little bit of sea salt as a scrub. Just gently rub it first between my hands, and then using soft gentle motion rubbing it into the hand of the person who I'm massaging on the top of the hand and on the palms as well. Massaging each finger individually, the little finger and the muscle that joins the little finger with the wrists, and ring finger. I like how those fingers are very thin and delicate, and I can tell that the person is probably playing the guitar or a piano. Having this long and beautiful fingers probably indicates some sort of musical background. So I'm just massaging the salt and the oil into the whole hand from the top, supporting it from the bottom as well, and also spending some time on the nails of all 5 fingers. Now I will move to another hand, again putting a little bit of salt into the oil and rubbing it against my hands, preparing for the hand of my guest and rubbing the salt with oil into the hand, creating a nice pleasant feeling. And this kind of scrub is natural and also creates a very nice sensation during the massage and also after the massage, because the palms and fingers becoming softer and feel lighter. I will do the same with the other hand by running my thumbs around the top of the hand and concentrating on each finger individually. The thumb and the nails of all other fingers. So now to remove the salt and oil residue, I will use just a towel wrapping around the hand and running my hands around it, trying to remove all the oils and salt particles that are not needed anymore, gently removing from each finger and from the palm as well. This also creates really nice, comforting feeling. If you are tired after a long day, especially if you work a lot with your hands and fingers, it's a really nice and simple procedure that you can do at home yourself as well. You don't need to have someone else to help you, you can just do it yourself. But it really helps you to relax and relax your hands and the joints in your fingers and your wrists. And hopefully the next day you can start working fresh. Just continuing removing the residues from the palms and the whole hand. And now we'll move forward to the next part. During this time, I would like to use rose water. This is, as you remember, my favorite brand, Kereru. Actually, Kereru is Maori name for wood pigeon. It's a native bird for New Zealand. They are huge and beautiful. You can see them in many places, especially in the forest or parks. And I like this brand because it's local. It produced just I think about 10-12 kilometers from the city where I live. They produce different organic oils and they're also very good price. But unfortunately they don't sell them overseas. Otherwise I would give you a link to buy some. With rose water, what it does, it calms down all the irritations, all the redness, or little cuts, or maybe some wounds that you have in your hands. Rose water is really nice for healing. It has really high healing purposes, so I would also recommend you to use rose water if you if you have any scars or any wounds that you would like to heal faster, just use rose water or even rose essential oils. That is one of the most expensive oils, probably because of those healing properties. With rose water, I'm just massaging it into the hands, the palms, with the same circular motions, but also paying attention to each separate finger and making sure that this is a relaxing and pleasant time for the person that I'm massaging. Just close the lid of the rose water bottle and we'll move to another part of this session, which is brushing the skin with this little rectangular brush, just concentrating on the nail area mostly, and brushing out the dead skin from the nails and the area around the nails. Spending time on each finger individually, paying thorough attention to the sides of the fingers, the tip of the finger, knuckles. It's a sort of massage as well. The side of the hand, I think it's a really nice area to spend time on, and also thumb. The sides of your thumbs, the whole finger area from one side and from another. Continue on to another hand, doing similar motions with each finger on another hand, concentrating on the nail area, but also not forgetting about the sides of the fingers and the knuckles. And the little finger. The sides of the fingers, between the fingers. Very sensitive area and very nice to have it being massaged or brushed. Just spending the time like this may create some feeling of mindfulness, especially if you like to try this sort of technique. I think you having a massage session may be one of the good points to start with. When you're just concentrating your thoughts on what is going on with your body, what is that the person is concentrating into your body, whether it's a finger, your neck and shoulders, other parts, and just experiencing those sensations in that very moment. The brushing part is, of course, mostly for creating pleasant and relaxing sensations, tingly sensations in the body. it doesn't really have any physical benefits, but it creates nice feeling of comfort, relaxation. If you do it gently and carefully, creating the trust between the two people, just brushing through every finger individually and making sure that the brush touches the sides of the fingers as well as the top, and doing the same on the other hand, starting from the top of the palms, from the wrists, and running down to the tip of the finger and continuing on another finger, and then doing short brush strokes and continuing with long strokes. And then running my brush in more firmly way, where it actually embraces the whole finger from the sides and from the top. Upward motions also very relaxing and pleasant. I'll take another brush that I really like for hand massage, and it creates lots of tingly sensations when I watch similar videos. So hopefully it will make you relaxed as well, and just running with this brush and doing the short strokes first. And then side to side strokes from one side of the hand to another side. And doing similar on the palms. First, just brushing through to each finger, starting from the wrist and running down to the tip of the finger, and now the opposite direction from the tip to the wrist. Also concentrating on being gentle and relaxing, just creating positive experience that the person will remember. And with my other brush, I will run on the hand lines of each finger as well as the palm. And the same with the other hand, the hand lines and the lines on the fingers. I'm making some movements from side to side on one hand and on another hand. Just finishing off by running my hands over the palms pulling a little bit to release any tensions in the wrists, and turning the hand over, and with the other hand again pulling a little bit to release the tension in the wrist, and turning the hand over. And this finishes our massage.